Good morning guys and welcome to another Ragnarok content. Today I'll be sharing about the guild system including the WOE system of this game. So if you are somebody who will be joining in a new server and you will be creating a guild with your friends, then this video is the right video for you. Anyway guys, friendly reminder, I'm not a pro player, I'm also just a learner and explorer just like you. So to get the most benefit in my videos in this channel, always take only what will help you and just ignore the things that seems to be wrong and you think it will not benefit you. But anyway, let's get started. So first, you will be able to create a guild once you reach level 13. And the only requirements for a fresh and new server is only one Imperium in the shop. So here inside this shop and here in God's Treasury shop, and then here in Function tab, this is where you will find the Imperium. And you can use diamonds or rubies for this one. That's why in day one of the server, even you're not going to spend money first or you're not going to top up, you will still be able to buy this Imperium by simply doing some of your quests inside your growth book here. Because again, this is where you're going to get a lot of rubies that you can use to buy one Imperium for your guild with your friends. So for the guild system, the first thing that you need to learn here is the fund system. So basically every day, there are dailies for all players, and part of our dailies is doing guild related activities like this one, this praying. So every time I do this as a guild member, I will receive this guild badge. And then this one over here, this is actually the guild funds. This will be deposited to the funds of the guild. So the more you have guild member doing this quest over and over again, the more your guild will save a lot of funds. So that's how it works regarding to the fund system. So the next question here is, where are you going to use the funds that you are getting? Like, what's the purpose of these funds? So for the funds, you can use it for first, so this will be the first one. First, for upgrading the facilities of your guild, like this first one over here. So this is this facility over here is to increase the number of your guild members that can join in your guild, and you can level up this one up to level 5, and your guild will have a maximum of 50 members. And the second one here is where you can buy a daily buff for everybody in the guild, and you will be using also a guild funds to purchase the guild buffs that you will use for a day. And for the guild buffs that you will be using here, actually it will depend on your goal as a guild. So if you will go for WOE, then basically you will be using the guild buff for boosting your damage and defense, right? And for normal grinding or farming, you can use the XP boost and also the drop rate boost. And the third one is a facility where everybody in your guild can buy a bonus stats for their character, and it is a permanent stats. And the more you level up this one, the more you increase the level of the bonus permanent stats that they can buy. And the last one is this guild shop. So this is where everybody in the guild can buy something that they can use for upgrading their character. And the more you level up your shop facility here, the more you increase the items that everybody can buy. And also the more you can increase the limit of what your guild can buy here in the shop. So that's how funds and facilities of the guild work in this game. So the next question is, what is the first facility that you need to prioritize to level up? So for this one, this is my personal opinion, it should be the first one. Because here again, you will increase the capacity of the number of members that will be joining in your guild, and the more members you have, the faster you can collect funds and the faster you can level up the facilities of your guild. And then guys, for the membership system, this is also one thing that you should learn as well. So here, every time that you have a new guild member, the initial position that they will get is temporary member. and they need to wait for a while, like a day, in order to become an official member. Like the word temporary will disappear. And the difference with the temporary member and official member is when you are a temporary member, you are not allowed to join important guild events like Wilderness Expedition and WOE. So in other words, make sure that your friends are already in your guild for more than at least a day before the WOE. And speaking of WOE, there's actually a difference with the first WOE of the server and the following WOE of the server. So in a new server, obviously all of the guilds don't have a castle, right? That's why castles are empty. And because of this, the first WOE will be a battle of all guilds. Like all guilds of the server can enter the castle to make war. And the simple rule here to get a castle is you just need to break the Imperium inside the castle. And then you will just keep defending your castle until the timer ends. And this is what the this is what the first WOE looked like. And my emulator here is actually not that smooth because this is not BlueStacks, but I'm not saying that this is a bad and worse emulator. It's just that it doesn't match my computer. So meaning, guys, there are actually emulators that will be smooth in your computer that might not be smooth in my computer, and vice versa. So you just try all the emulators out there and see what will work well in your computer. But anyway, guys, back to my BlueStacks emulator. And if you want to try the same emulator that I'm using right now to see and to test if it will fit to your computer performance, you can click the link in the description of this video. Also, guys, in my previous video, I just want you guys to know that I'm so thankful for every BlueStacks install you tried. I actually received a super small commission for each install you make. So again, I really appreciate you guys for supporting this channel by simply using my link every time you will try this BlueStacks emulator. Anyway, guys, back to our main content. So after the first WOE, the following WOE will be completely different. So instead of like a global war like what you saw earlier, it will be now a 1 versus 1 guild. And the system with this one is there is this bidding system where you're going to bid for the castle that you want to make war. So for example, right now, and for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to bid a very small amount of guild funds for this castle. And also, let's try to bid the same small amount of guild funds to all of this castle here, just to troll everybody. And notice that there's this timer here. So when this timer ends and nobody bids higher than what we did, then we are the one who will try to make war, and we're the one who will have the chance to take the castle here. So that's also one of the purpose of your guild funds in this game. It's to make bidding. And right now, upon checking again the bidding here in the castle tab, somebody put higher in what we bid. So we're going to bid again, and we will make it higher. And we'll just add 1 again. And there you go. So guys, this is the sample of the bidding game here. And the best way to do bidding here is you will bid on the last minute or last hour. That's the ideal, because if you will keep bidding and others will keep bidding, you are just going to increase the cost of the ticket for trying to take a castle. And take note, guys, once you won in a bidding, that doesn't mean that you will own the castle. You will just have a chance to take the castle by fighting the guild owner. But anyway, guys, actually they are also making fun of the bidding game right now because this guild fund is super low, like super small. So let me just show you the previous final bidding here, and I recorded it so that I can show you, and at least you will have an idea of what bidding looks like. All right, so this one, guys, is recorded before the WOE. I recorded this earlier just to show you what the final bidding looks like. So here you will see that this is the guild who won the bidding, and who will make a war with this guild and has a chance to take this castle. And the highest bid that they've made is more than 100,000 guild funds. And actually guys, to be honest, this is my personal opinion, this is actually too much. Like 100,000 guild funds is the total funds that your guild will be contributing in maybe 2 to 3 days. So if you're going to lose in this battle, then it means you will sacrifice the 2 to 3 days contribution of the whole guild. But upon checking these two, like this one has this average battle power, and then their opponent has this battle power. So I think they will have a chance, right? And maybe the risk will be good, right? But again, for me, I might use this 100k guild funds to level up the facilities of the guild, especially that right now we are not yet that established guild. Like we are still a small circle of explorer and farmers in the server. But guys, soon in the future, this will be our something like a dream. So once we are ready, soon I'll make another content where we will try to make war and take at least one castle. And also guys, for the WOE, to be honest, I'm not really expert in WOE thing. That's why I will not be able to give you some tips about this one. I am more into farming and leveling up contents. So for now, the only thing that I can do today is to give you a big picture of having a guild. So I hope this guild and WOE system will help you too in the future, especially if you guys are planning to play in a new server. But anyway guys, again, thank you very much for always watching in this video. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the game.